Hello, today I will be showing you how I drill circular shell beads with a Dremel. So here's the beads that I'll be drilling.
I'll just get one thing.
This is a Spondylus circular bead that I'll be drilling. I'll be drilling for one necklace. I'll be drilling about 100 to 120. So you'll need a dust mask, safety glasses. I have a Dremel 4000. Then here's the parts of the Dremel. You need the collet nut, the wrench, and the bits. So here's a brand new collet nut, but I'm not going to be using this. It's 1/8 inch. Here's the collet I'll be using. Here's the wrench. And here's the bit, and here's the shaft. Here's the bit. So here's a carbide bit. It drills fast. It drills shells fast. And here's a multi-purpose bit. It also drills shells fast. It's not like a drill bit. It's kind of flat. Here's a drill bit. I'll be using this to make the first indent on the shell. And you can kind of cheat with the grinding bits since you're drilling beads and not pendants. These will make drill really fast. But you don't drill the whole shell with these. You just drill like part of the shell, so you don't have to drill the whole shell with these bits because it takes a little bit of time. But with these, it'll be faster. Okay, now we got all that. We need a container with water. A container. I'll be drilling with a container, a plastic container with rubber, but you can also use wood. This is a tire, piece of a tire. Now you need to fill up the container with water, and make sure that the water reaches the level that you'll be drilling. That's about enough water. Now I'm going to be putting on my safety glasses and my dust mask. Now, here's the Dremel. I took out the collet shaft and everything. So first the collet goes in. This is a 1/8 inch collet. Oh wait, no, wrong collet, sorry. Here's the collet. I'll be going in first. Then I'm going to be starting off with the drill bit. Right here. Put it in. Then you put in the collet shaft. Oh, to put in the collet shaft, you have to hold the release button. Turn right. Then when you want to loosen this, you need to press the release button and turn the wrench left on the collet shaft. Okay, now there's the on button, and here's the RPM controls. Mine goes all the way to 35, but for drilling we're only going to be using 5 to 15,000. Okay, here's the shell, here's the bead. Now we're going to put it in the water. Need some more water. Then I'm going to drill from the back of the shell. I'm going to start at 5,000 RPM. Then work my way up to 15 or 10. I'm at 10 right now. As you can see, we're drilling underwater. And start off slow for 5 to 10,000 RPM and only drill like 5 to 10 seconds at a time. I already have my little indent in the shell. There's a little indent right here. You might see that. Now we're gonna switch Dremel bits. All we need to do is get our wrench and turn it left, and it usually comes out. Then I'm going to use a cheat bit. I call this a cheat bit because you're not supposed to drill with this. This is a little grinding bit. Then you just lay it flat, turn it on. Oh. Start off at a low RPM when you drill, don't start off fast, then work your way up. Okay, now we drilled a couple of seconds. Now I'm going to change the bit. Turn it left, comes out easily. Now I'm going to use the multi-purpose bit. Turn it right. When you take the bit out, you have to press the release and turn it left. And turn it right. Start off at low RPM. Now when using the multi-purpose bit, I recommend to go to 5,000 RPM to 15,000. But I usually stay in between 10 and 15,000 when I'm drilling, because this drill's strong and fast, so I don't want to be too powerful and break the shell. It's about 11 to 12,000 RPM. I'm gonna take it out with the wrench. I need a little wiggle, like I'm doing right now. Then I'm gonna go to the carbide bit. When you're drilling, it's up to you. You can use a regular drill bit, you can use a carbide bit, you can use a multi-purpose bit, you can use the grinding stone. But I like to switch the bits because it makes it go faster. But you can just drill with one bit if you want. Now when drilling with the carbide bit, start off slow and work your way up to 10 to 15,000 RPM. The thing about the carbide bit, it's hard to grip the shell, so before you start with the carbide bit, I recommend using the drill bit to make an indent so the carbide bit doesn't slide when you drill. Now I'm starting off with 5,000 RPM. Now the carbide bit seems to be sliding and not drilling, so I'm just going to use a multi-purpose bit. Turn it to the right. Now since it's taking a while, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and use the grinding bit. Yeah, I need a new collet. Mine's really tight and old. Just switch this out. Okay. Now when using this grinding bit, especially if it's this orange color, I recommend only doing 5 to 10,000, 15,000 RPM, and doing it and drilling or grinding for 5 to 10 seconds at a time. Okay, now this is the part where you want to start using the drill bit. The orange part of the shell is already exposed. The orange part of the bead. Wait, let me get the focus. The orange part of the bead is already exposed. When you can see the orange part right here, and you can if you can see you can see different color movement when you move your finger. That means you're really close to the edge of the shell, the bead. So I just took it out, pressed the button. Now I'm going to use the multi-purpose bit. Press it, put it in. Okay. Start off at 5,000 RPM. And this is how I hold it. I hold it like this. My hand, my fingers on the RPM, and the back of my hand like this on the grips. So I can just control the RPM with my thumb. Now start off at 5,000 RPM. We'll work your way up. There we go. Make sure the hole is a perfect circle. Oops. The hole is a perfect circle. Now that's about it. And the reason why I drill with water is because when you're drilling or grinding, the shell gets really hot and it can crack. But with water, it stays the shell doesn't get hot really, as long as it's underwater. So, thanks for watching.